unfortunately, he's got another prolapse. What am I gonna do with this animal? This is now the third time this has happened to him. If it happens again, guys, I'm gonna have to remove the penis. You know, you don't wanna have to, hey, what's up, dude? Beautiful little redfoot tortoise motoring on over here. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Kenan here. Really excited because these baby tortoises are just doing so amazing right now. I have been feeding them. Right now they're eating a little hatchling diet, and you can see there's some real gorgeous babies in here. Oh, he's a little shy. I'm sorry about that, little dude. But we've got the elongated tortoises. We've got some cherry head tortoises. We've got some beautiful cherry heads. That's what I'm looking at right there. And then, of course, we've got redfoot tortoises. But there are tortoises everywhere, including tortoises that have just been moved out of the little nursery. Look at that. There's the little yolk sac still being absorbed, and this little guy's hiding out in here. Come here, little one, soak a little bit. So these guys are just doing great, growing fast. They range in age from a couple months to literally, these guys were born just last week when they came out of the egg, and now they're here in the nursery. So very, very good stuff. Some of you have been asking me, hey, how do you set up baby tortoises? Well, I thought I'd do a quick video here showing you exactly how I do it. We're, of course, outside in the beautiful Florida sun. They still have a lot of shade, though, when I close this. In fact, they're only getting sun in one section. This way they can move into it, and then they are protected from the really relentless sun out here. Baby tortoises, man, they can dry out real quick. So you got to be careful, and you want to mist them down, especially here right now in Florida. When they're outside, they actually don't have a lot of rain going on right now. So I just mist them a couple of times a day with the hose, and they seem to be doing just fine. I'll also give them some soaks. This little guy's coming towards us. Hey, what's up, dude? Beautiful little redfoot tortoise motoring on over here. Oh, that's so cute. Look at this guy. He's just so tame. He's already following me around there. So I like to use a mixture of the reptibark, some sphagnum moss, and then this EcoWorth, this coconut husk that Fluker has. It's compressed coconut fiber, really good stuff. They also sell this stuff in a bag like the reptibark. And what I do is I rehydrate it. Okay, it'll expand in water, mix in some of the wood chips here, the reptibark, the forest floor, and I mix it in a kind of a Tupperware or a large concrete mixing tub, mix it all together, and then I kind of compress it, throw my sphagnum on there, and that's what you get. You get a nice substrate that is going to be perfectly natural for these little guys. If they ingest a little bit, not a big deal. And they're also going to be able to walk on it and burrow into it, and most importantly, it's going to hold a lot of humidity. Look at these guys go, man. These are chow hounds. They are starving. Well, they're not starving, but baby tortoises and tortoises in general are always hungry. That's because in wild, these little dudes wander around, they eat leaves and weeds and grasses, and those don't have a lot of nutrients. So they're programmed to eat all the time when food is available. So in captivity, you can easily overfeed your tortoise if you're feeding them too much. They basically will store the excess as fat, of course, and they'll keep getting fat. And if you can't get these guys into their shells, if they can't go into their shell, then you may have an overweight tortoise. And can lead to a lot of health problems, as well as rapid growth of the scutes, which are these little segments right here, and that could cause pyramiding. So just got to be careful with that. It could cause pyramiding. It is not 100% proven. Scientists are still figuring it out. Is it the humidity on these guys? Is that what's going on? Not enough humidity when they're little. As you can see, these little elongateds are awesome climbers right there. Get over here, you little wascal, man. They're all piled into these little Fluker half hides, these little corner hides that they have. That's really cool. But guys, check out these beautiful light redfoots I have. This is amazing. I get some really, really beautiful and light redfoot tortoises. You want to see a normal redfoot? Let me show you. Oh my gosh, where are they? Here's a normal redfoot. See how dark that is? But look at how light some of these guys are. So really, really beautiful tortoises, doing very well, very active. We just misted them down, and they can smell the food, so they're kind of attacking it. So basically, this is a great little habitat for young tortoises, right? You got a little shallow water dish, you've got a little paper plate I feed them on, a little rock that they can kind of climb on and wear down their little beaks and their little nails. You see these little nails? Hey guy, what's up? But they're really just charging, man. I like to put the hides out of the sun, because as you can see, they climb on them and sometimes they'll flip over. So you got to be careful to make sure they don't flip over in the sun. Now, another cool thing about elongateds is you see some have the light with the dark pattern. All right, some are more dark. And then some I've hatched actually don't have any of the black. Those are gorgeous. Oh, in fact, here you go. Look at this. Just really reduced black. So beautiful, highly variable little animal, and I love them to pieces because they don't get big, they're hardy, and they do very well. All right, we're gonna let these guys eat, and I'll show you as they grow. We have some holdbacks here. There we go, a little bit larger. These little guys doing really well. Is there anyone in there? Oh, yes, there is. Oh, this little guy. See, here's a little pyramiding. This guy came to me from someone. It's fine. It's not an unhealthy tortoise. Sometimes they get a little bit of pyramiding, but if you leave them outdoors in the natural sun, don't overfeed them, that will smooth out. We've seen that time and time again with animals that I've got. So again, a little water bowl here for them. Just very simple, grow out, and it keeps them protected, of course, from any kind of bird predators, raccoons. There's latches on these, and I make sure I lock them up. But that's not all that's going on today. I wanted to show you, you may have been following the channel a long time. If you have, then you'll remember this tortoise. It's one of my cherry heads, but unfortunately, he's got another prolapse, and it's really frustrating. This is a prolapse penis, and it's got to be very uncomfortable for this little guy because all this tissue, when I found him, was scabbed and necrotic. So I've scaped off. I've had to kind of debride some of the dead tissue. I'm soaking him in sugar water. This water is filled with sugar, and what it does is it kind of helps maybe shrink the penis so that it can go back in. Now, what am I going to do with this animal? This is now the third time this has happened to him. I'm going to take him to my friendly vet, Dr. Mike Gillen, at PGA Animal Clinic this week. We're going to have him look at it. We're going to do check for parasites. We're going to deworm him. We're going to get him, treat him for any kind of amoebas, and we are going to see if that helps. If it happens again, guys, I'm going to have to remove the penis. We're going to have to amputate it, which is kind of a bummer. I would never want to do that to anyone, but this little guy keeps getting into trouble. What another reason that this guy could be having it is because of an impaction of some kind, but he always does this. It's good for months and years at a time, and then he just has a problem. And I noticed he wasn't moving around, and that's how I knew there was a problem. So my tortoises, when they're not moving, something's up. That's how you can tell if the tortoise is happy and healthy. At certain points of the day, these guys are going to move around, right? In the morning and at dusk, they're very active. That's called crepuscular. But if you see them just kind of hanging in one spot, not taking advantage of the kind of Goldilocks temperatures that the day may provide, then you know that these little guys might be having some kind of issue. So we're going to get him worked out. We'll figure it out. He's not lost any weight. His eyes are good. He doesn't look too depressed. So I'm glad I sorted him out. Definitely found out what was going on. You know, you don't want to have to snip that. That's a circumcision that you don't want to have. We're checking in on all the tortoises here. Here is the radiated that I recently got. They're doing well. We just misted them down. They've got some cactus pad to eat. It did just rain a little bit here, not a whole lot, but these guys are awesome, man. Just doing great. Now I noticed they had some ticks on them. So what I did was I got a product called diatomaceous earth, and diatomaceous earth is actually, look at this, guys, see? Oh, here's a couple more ticks. So diatomaceous earth is a natural product that you can get at a feed store. And what it does is, it actually is a type of dust. And you sprinkle it down on the ground, and it kills insects by cutting through their exoskeletons. So you could see there's a tick right there. It's just tick season. It's natural. It is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these guys. If this little one will let me, I don't know. Oh, he's going to be shy. There's a product Frontline I have used that has killed ticks on tortoises. Just as long as you don't get it in their eyes or mouth, you shouldn't have any issues. But they are going to be taken care of. But this is part of it, guys. You got to wander around and you got to look at your tortoises and check up on them. So we treated the earth here, but there's probably some eggs that have just hatched. So I'm going to have to retreat it just to make sure that these little guys are okay. Look at the faces on them. Aren't they cute? Gosh, I love radiated tortoises. Oh yeah, he's sneezing a little bit. Let's see if he's got any more ticks on him. This is so important to do. We're gonna tilt you up a little, friend. I don't see any on this guy, so that's good news. So we're gonna treat that other one that I did see them. Oh, right down you go, my friend. No problem. All right, man. I also wanted to, in this video, head on out front, and we're gonna kind of feed some of the water turtles in the aquascape ponds that are out front. I also wanted to just check around the area. I did find, unfortunately, a baby Reeves turtle. My kids found a baby Reeves turtle in the skimmer. And unfortunately, I didn't check it in time and he drowned. I tried to revive him and everything, but to no avail. So let's go over there and then we're gonna feed some of these guys. But again, really cool area of the yard. I love hanging out here. There's turtles everywhere. This is where the main group of radiated tortoises are. We've got Indian spotted turtles, diamondback terrapins, Badiger turtles, or Lydia. We got all kinds of turtles in here, but let's have a look, guys. This is what I like to do at least once a day. You kind of just check things out in here because these pumps are so powerful that if you're a little baby turtle, you might get sucked into it. So let's see. We're just gonna let that drain down real quick. I'm gonna look through here. Well, it's sucking out the water. I don't see anything in there. I don't see anything down there, but I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to do a cleaning on this. And it's only been a couple. Hey, look at this, guys. Look at this, I got a crayfish. How cool is that? Oh, he's getting me with his little pinchers. Oh, that's awesome. My buddy Jerry brought me these crayfish over. I'm really excited to have them. That's cool. Oh, there's another one in there. Wow, they must like it in there. Very cool. So I gotta screw this thing back on. Oh, it's getting loud. Let's pull this out. All right, we got a lot of pine needles and this filter pad needs to be cleaned out, so I'm gonna have to get to work on that. But let's go ahead and drop this. I don't see any turtles though. There we go. No worries. Let's get this back in. The pond's gonna get a little bit dirty for a moment, but everything is as it should be. Cool. There it goes. All right, let's chuck some food in there, shall we? Love the buffet blend. It is good stuff. And I have shown you a little bit of the ring there, but I'm just gonna toss a little bit of food in this pond and then we're gonna go over to Sophia's pond. I'm gonna have a look around and just see what's going on over there because there's so many little turtles in there and it's been so much fun. So hang tight. Let me just get a little bit of this in there. And now let's see what's happening. Again, guys, you can imagine there's so many places to hide if you're a turtle in this enclosure. Sometimes I find a turtle in there. Is that a rock or a turtle? Oh, look, it is a turtle. And this is a turtle that could give me a good little snap. It is one of the giant Mexican musk turtles. They love to bury in the sand here. Oh my gosh. And when it rains, they become active. This guy's really buried down, man. Holy smokes. Would you guys be psyched to just live in a yard where you can find really cool exotic turtles all over the place? Let me know in the comments below, man. But here it is. Oh yeah, it is the Salvini. Stereotypus salvini. It's actually one of the giant Mexican musk turtles, but it's the smaller of the two. There's the Salvini, oh boy, and then there's Triprocatus. Yes, Triprocatus is much larger, but these guys are still cool. They just know what they're doing. They're just hanging out in the sand, and this is a little female, and she's just chilling out. So let's just see if there was anyone else rooming with her. I don't see anybody. All right, we're gonna put her back because she's happy down there. I just wanted to show you guys. Oh, don't bite me with that mouth. Don't bite me with that mouth, mama. We're gonna go ahead and bury her up a little bit. Just bury her up a little bit. There we go. Oh man, I just wanted to really show you guys how many different turtles are in this area, man. It is awesome. Okay, now we got our food. Really nice and clear water. The diamondback's out. We're also gonna turn on the other GoPro and we're gonna get some food shots underwater with these characters. There are so many beautiful tortoises in here. So what I wanna do is get everything ready so that you guys can check it on out. It is awesome. This should be a lot of fun. I'm really excited because I've been seeing the spotted river terrapins, or rather the spotted Indian spotted turtles a lot lately, and these guys are just doing fantastic. They're getting more and more tame and more friendly. Oh, there's a pink belly side neck. Awesome. And here comes one of those Indian spotted turtles. So flippin' cool, huh? Oh, there's another one out back in the back. Can you guys see it underneath that rock? So cool. Let me get some food out. There's also a lot of little babies in here. Do you guys remember those Central American sliders I had? Well, those little dudes are doing fantastic in this enclosure. Hey, what's up, pink belly? Awesome. Oh, guys, check it out. It's the diamondback terrapin. It's one of the diamondbacks. That is gorgeous. So beautiful, man. A native turtle. And did you know these guys are actually found on the island of Bermuda? That's right. Scientists think they may have rafted all the way to Bermuda, but there's a group of diamondback terrapins that live on the island of Bermuda, and that's so far away from their continental range, as you can imagine. So awesome. Oh, look at this. Here's one of those little baby Mesoamerican sliders eating food off the bottom. Oh my gosh, there's always so much happening in the ponds. Very, very cool. And the slider turtles are some of the most friendly turtles. Oh, he's in the current. But no, look at that. It's another big giant. Oh my God, this is the best. It's a huge Hamiltoni, man. So awesome. Look at this. Look at the cute little babies. We got Hamiltoni. Oh my gosh, we've got diamondback terrapins. You guys are getting a total treat today by seeing how many turtles are living in this pond. And then beneath there's a Reeves turtle. Gosh, 4 different species from different parts of the world just hanging out right now. Hey, buddy. I love it, man. What do you guys think? Do you like these ponds? Do you like seeing turtles in the ponds and how they interact with this natural environment that we've created? Guys, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully you guys are learning a lot by hanging out here at Kamp Kenan. I enjoy hanging with you guys and showing all you how I keep my animals and the best way to try and keep these guys healthy and happy. It is so important that we as stewards of these animals take good care of them. Now, the Indian spotted turtle that you're looking at right now, this guy here is actually an endangered species, and in fact that's a female. So I can't wait till I start to get babies of them. It's gonna be so cool to have little baby spotted turtles running around. Amazing. Oh, someone's sneaking up on us. Someone's sneaking up on us. Mesoamerican sliders. It's gonna be neat when these guys get bigger. And the cool thing is when they get much bigger, I'll be able to put them in the giant pond out back with all the big turtles. But right now, we're gonna keep them in this front ponds just to make sure they're growing up nice. And then of course, more pink belly side necks. Here's our Badiger borneensis over there eating. Just an amazing experience, don't you guys think? I love it here, man. I'm never leaving this spot unless I can afford more land where I can make more turtle and reptile habitats. That's what I'm gonna be doing for sure. Oh, I spilled a little bit of food. Look at that. All right, so there you have it, everybody. A fun video. We learned a little bit about baby tortoises, how I like to keep them. We also saw, unfortunately, a little guy that needs a little help. We're gonna doctor him up. I'll let you guys know how he does. And then, of course, hanging out, visiting in the ponds, making sure that everything's good up here. Look at this, it is amazing. It is like a real natural habitat, and they love to walk around and hide under all these grasses and rocks, and man, it's just really cool to be able to hang out with everybody and do my thing. So thanks again, guys, for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon on another fun Kamp Kenan reptile adventure. See ya.